Good day, YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to install, or actually what I did to install the Cusco oil catch can on my 2015 STI, and also the master cylinder brace from Cusco, which really helps the brake pedal feel. I mean, it felt incredible after I was done with it. So let's see what I did. Okay, let's start with the master cylinder brace from Cusco. Okay, basically what it does, it braces that little red stopper right there with the bolt. It braces the master cylinder. The firewall apparently is pretty flexible on this car, and also many cars, even my Supra, pretty flexible. So whenever you step on the brake, on the hard braking, it actually pushes the firewall, flexes, and you actually lose pedal feel and pressure. So Cusco came up with this brilliant idea. I think Perrin has one also, where they made a bracket to actually brace and keep it in place, and it works awesome. Install is a little tricky. This is the STI. I'm not sure if the WRX has all these fuel lines right here, but basically you have to pull the bracket that holds up the fuel pressure regulator right there. There's two bolts underneath there, pretty hard to get to, 10mm wrench. You get those pulled, and there's 5 bolts that the bracket is bolted up to against the chassis, the fender apron. Let's see if I can go a little closer here. There's one up top, 2 on the side, and 2 on the other side. Once you finagle and get it in there, you basically set that lock nut and put a little pressure against the red stopper. Just snug it in, not too tight. And it's gonna take you a good 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the car that you have. As I said, I'm not sure if the WRX has all these these fuel lines right here, but the STI was pretty tricky, but I got it done. So that's the Cusco master cylinder brace. Awesome device, works awesome. Okay, next thing we're gonna look at is the Cusco catch can, and I must say, instructions are very vague in Japanese. The pictures are very vague, but you know, I kind of figured it out. I built my Supra, so I kind of know what's going on. All right, so the Cusco catch can is a nice little device. Comes with a bracket. Let's see if I can see the bracket here. Get this light going here. There's like an L bracket that goes to the chassis. The bottom nut is a ground strap. You have to pull that off, and you have to slide the bracket underneath that flexible, that aluminum line right there. And the bolts are there. You bolt that in. Then there's 2 bolts that holds up the catch can. I assembled mine prior to putting it in, so I bolted everything up. And then this seems to be the best way to orient the connectors off the catch can. Let's see here. The top one is at an angle to the battery, as you can see. I'm going to try show you in perspective to the battery. So top one, that's the perfect angle, and the other one is almost straight up. Basically, Cusco didn't supply enough hose. This clear tubing right here, this was what was left back, about 8 inches. So here's what I did. All right, so it comes out of this breather tube right here. You leave that stock line right here, and you release it right here. This was connected to this little solenoid right here before. So you release it right there, and you measure your Cusco clear line. You measure it out as nice as you can, and it has an aluminum fitting, a brass coupler that you can see that's inside there. You just basically couple it. All right, so the inlet is basically done at that point. Now the outlet, which comes from the top, that goes back into the system down in front to the turbo. That was a little trickier Because here's what I did. I went to my local Advanced Auto Parts and actually found a hose 5/8 inch diameter that's made for some, I don't know, some car. Actually, here's the part number. It's a Dayco. It's a Dayco hose. I don't know if you can see the part number. And anyway, it's a Dayco hose that had a bend in it. It had a 90-degree bend. It's about 3.5 feet long. It was $13. So that's the bend right there. So what I did, I just oriented that white valve from the factory, spun it around perpendicular. So I connected that and ran that black hose to the outlet out the catch can, as you can see right there. And voila, it's done. What you see here is a clean install of the catch can. I didn't want to use another clear tubing because, you know, eventually it's going to get murky and oily. It's going to look yellow and dingy, so I'll just deal with one dingy hose, not two. So that's the install for the Cusco catch can. I looked on the internet before. Nobody really went in depth with it, but guys, this is the easiest way to do it. The last look at it, and hopefully this video was of some use to you guys. And that's the full engine bay of the vehicle. It's a 2015 STI Limited, fully loaded. I love this car. It's getting better and better every day. It's got a cop tune, SPT exhaust, AEM cold air, Pro Tune. Okay, signing off, YouTube. Hope this video helped you guys. Bye.